Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Um, this is actually the first video that's going to be like a Python kind of tutorial. I will make a video. It's going to be very much of an introduction to Python. However, this video is a little bit more advanced, so stay tuned for that other video if you are a very much beginner. This video gets into continue statements, while loops, and a couple if-thens, and that's pretty much it. So what we have here today is let me just share my screen here. So the problem has this: write a Python program that continuously asks the user to input a number using a while loop. The program should sum up the even numbers entered and ignore the odd numbers using a continue statement. Okay. If the user enters a negative number, the program should break out of the loop and print the sum of all even numbers entered up to that point. If the user enters 0, the program should also terminate, indicating that no further input is expected and display the final sum. And it gives us some examples. So, for example, if you input 2, then 5, then 8, and 0, which will terminate expected output is 10, because 5 is odd, so we'll count it. 8 and 2 are only evens. 8 plus 2 is 10. Okay, so first we need to start by using a while loop, and to start that we need to initialize a variable. We're just going to call that sum, and we're going to set that 0 because we haven't figured out what that value is going to be yet. Now for the while loop, it's going to be a while true, because we don't know the exact number because it's supposed to be a continuous statement, so it's going to go on and on until something happens. Whereas if we knew the number, we could have just used the for loop. However, this thing specifically asks for a while loop, so we're going to do another variable called number, and we're going to do an input and make sure it's an integer. I'm just going to say like enter number and negative or 0 to exit. And then this side. And we're going to say, now we're going to do an if statement. So if the number is less than 0, which means it's a negative number, we're going to break, because if it says here the user enters a negative number, program should break out of the loop and print the sum. So we're going to say break, and then we're going to do another if statement. If number is equal to 0, we're just going to print the sum, and we're going to exit the loop because at that point we finished. Now we're going to do another if statement. So now we're going to check if it's even. So number modulus 2, if that's equal to 0, that means it's even. So we're going to say the sum is sum plus equals the number. So I'll add up all the numbers for however many times the user inputs a even number. So, and then you can just exit the loop, print the in parentheses sum of all numbers is space comma the variable and then sum. Okay, now this should be good. So if we go into our console, we hit run. Oh, looks like we have an extra. Looks like we have a extra parenthesis there. Let's run this again. Perfect. Alright, now let's follow this input. Just to check for the examples. 2, good, 5, 8, and 0. Let's see. And it gives us 10, which makes sense because, so 2, it's an even number. It's going to go again. 5 is an odd number. It's not negative or 0, so it's still going to go again. 8, that's an even number. Still going to go again. Now 0, that's 0, 0. So we're going to exit the loop and print the number, which is 10, because 2 and 8 are our only even numbers. That 8 plus 2 is 10. Let's do another one. So let's do 4, 3, 7, and a negative 1. Now this is a negative, so it should print 4, because 4 is the only even number out of all those, and negative 1 will exit the loop. And that's it. Good job, you did it. So that's all for today's video. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more Python videos. And yeah, see you in the next video.